Hey guys, welcome back to ReveD RC. I'm Cam, and today we're gonna dig a little deeper into the tuning on the ReveD RDX. And this is my new chassis design that I talked about in some of the other videos, kind of with a different style of a flex here, where the battery tray is kind of the center point for the rear end flex there. So I drove it last night, and I'll put a few clips in right here. But it was definitely fun, and one thing that happened to me that I didn't realize, but the servo screws on the mounts had come loose. So when I was steering, the servo was moving forward and backward, and I'm like, I had this thought in my head, why does the car feel funny? And I went to go reset my endpoints, and then I saw the servo moving, and I was like, oh, of course. So had to fix that. But also something I tried last night that felt really good was I went to the anti-dive. So I put a spacer under the toe block in the front, and that felt good. Gave me kind of more direct steering feel, I guess. It made the car feel a little more pointy. And then in the rear, it's kind of the same rear end setup that I've been running on it because it's worked and it's felt good, but I'm gonna play more with that now. So here I have Yokomo toe block kit. Big thanks to Scale Science because they always have the parts that I need. Speaking of that, I picked up some new Johnnies here. I got some Work Emotions. These are 8mm offset. Still don't know what body I'm gonna run those on, but something fun should come up here soon. And then the toe blocks. So I have a set of ReveD arms, hence why I got the front and rear. The fronts, I want to put the ReveD arms, see if I can get those to work with these knuckles and bell crank. And then the rear arms, just to have a bling aluminum to match the front rear toe blocks, so I can change the rear toe in because that's something that's just static on this chassis. So in order to get the fronts, I need to get more of the pill insert bushing for the front. Maybe I'll take them off the other car to get this set up, and then I can use the stock rear ones on this. So this is the graph, the chart to show you which pill insert you need in order to get how much toe in or toe out you want to put into the chassis. So when I get there, I will explain more, but I am going to go ahead and start tearing this down and get it ready for these new blocks to go on. So I'll show you what it looks like when I'm a little further along. Alright, I don't know if this will transfer over, but I've gotten a little further along. This is the toe block chart. So basically this will tell you which toe block. This one is D and E, this one is A and B, and right now I have D and E for the rear. Basically what you do is you find how much rear toe you want, and then you go out and see what the spacing is to achieve that rear toe. So what I got written down here is where my YD2 ZX was, and see if we can bring that down. Okay, so I went all the way up to like 2.4, kind of for a lot of toe in, which will give the car a lot of forward bite and a lot of grip. So I just want to try that. So for my D block, I have 58.8 millimeters. For my E block, I have 62.4 millimeters. And then if I need to reduce that down to 2.1 degrees, which is closer to the RDX stock rear toe, I have 58.8 on D, and E is 62. So only 0.3 degrees of change there. But then these are the pills that you will change in the ends of these blocks. And right now, to start, I am going to go to 2.4 degrees of toe in the rear. So I just put the number 1 pill, which is the center pill, in for now to see how that does and see if this arm shimming will work. I will get back with you when I dive into the front of this, and then we'll throw it on the rack and align it and just kind of check and see where everything is. So catch you guys on the next clip. Alright, so as you can see, the arms are on. And then I got the fronts on as well, temporarily using the other RDX's rear hinge pin here on the front, just because I wanted to see if the caster with the stock top arm and then this ReveD lower arm is going to work, and initially it looks like it should. So one thing I did notice is I'm going to have to put the tall caps on the big bores, just because this shock mount's lower on the front arm and lower on the rear arm, so the space between the shock tower and the lower arm is different. So just going to make these a little longer, and then I'll get those on, but constant work in progress. I also may play with the ESC position and maybe try it on the back, since the battery is slightly further forward, and I did notice every time I lifted the car straightened up. So work on that, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I start tuning. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. This just kind of starting to dive a little deeper into the tuning with the RDX. As you can see, I got this new battery top mount going here, so that's something I'm going to play more with, having the battery longitudinally mounted. And then I put those work motions on this chassis, and I'm going to save the body for a little reveal. I also got this new bumper design, and what I want to do is actually extend it back just a little further, but in essence this will be a handle to pick your chassis up easier off the track. So just kind of function and form, along with that being able to ride the wall, not have anything square here sticking out the back. So that is the idea there. And then I did get some questions on Ackerman, so this is static. I do like to have that trailing wheel open a little bit, so having that open trailing wheel seems to suit my driving style. So I'm never really concerned with the actual sweep of the Ackerman, as long as this wheel is turning more than your trailing wheel. Is kind of like the general rule of thumb. I'm more looking at the toe of the wheels at ride height, so I like to have, like I said, -2 degrees, but everyone has a different preference. That's my setup for now. It drives great, and I'm definitely enjoying that. And of course, when that happened, this new chassis came in. No countersinks yet, but that's a new design. This is 2mm aluminum, and then playing with that, titanium top decks. So lighter, maybe a little stiffer, so just an idea I'm experimenting with. So thanks for following along with my tuning journey in the ReveD RDX, kind of designing some of my own parts to go with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm working on the store now to get everything up and running. I am manually taking pre-orders for this chassis kit. Let me know and shoot me a DM and I can get you on the list, and then I'll collect payment before I place the manufacturing order. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that thumbs up if you like this one, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.